Satnam. So, a very simple, not so simple thing that I'd like to show you to do today. So I know many people are still working at home, and I'm sure your ergonomic workstation is horrible. I've heard stories, and I'm just sure it's not good. So, what's taking a beating? Your neck, your shoulders, your spine, your lower back. All of these things are becoming compromised. So I'm going to show you something that you can do today. And you can do it as little as 3 minutes. And this is not a meditation. This is a Kriya. So Kundalini Kriya is an exercise. So this is an exercise to renew your spine. So make it strong. In fact, the name of this Kriya is a Kriya for Boundless Strength. Boundless Strength. How about that? But it really does renew the spine, makes it strong. So if you've got lower back problems, this is fantastic for it. I'll share a story with my brother. So my brother, I gave him this exercise and one other little exercise to do. And he had a lot of problems with his lower back. He has 4 or 5 different discs that are compromised in his lower back. So he's got some serious problems. So he's been doing what I'm about to show you. And one other thing that he said has just been tremendous for him. He said he feels so much better than anybody has in years. So this works. It works really, really well. And again, this is a Kriya for Boundless Strength. So because it is a Kriya, even though it's short, and even when we're going to do it for 3 minutes, this is something to tune in for. So we tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. So we'll recite that 3 times. I'll show you how you're going to do it. And then it's just up to you. Okay, so let's do this. Let's tune in. Rub your hands together. Now put your palms together. Put your thumbs into your sternum. Sit tall, chest out, chin in. Taking a long, deep breath. Exhale. Long, deep breath in. Exhale. And then a long deep breath in to begin the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Breathe in deep. Om Namo Gurudev. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Last time. Om Inhale deep, hold the breath. Exhale. Okay, so this is not something we're going to do sitting up. We're going to do this lying down. So you're going to need a mat. You're going to need some space, laying down on a rug, something like that. And what we're going to do for 3 minutes and 3 minutes only is we're going to do one singular position. And again, this one singular position renews your spine. Gives you boundless strength, not just in your physical body, gives you grit. That's what this particular Kriya is really good for. It gives you grit, gives you the ability to see through your life's challenges with certainty and with strength. That's what this helps to do. Physically, fantastic for the spine. And here's all we're going to do. I'm going to show you, and then I'll time us just for 3 minutes and we'll go from there. So you're going to lie down on your back. And what we're going to do with our arms is our arms are going to come up to reaching for the ceiling so that we create this nice 90-degree angle. And then we're going to do the exact same thing with our legs. So our legs and our arms are going to stay up in this position. And this is the position that we're going to do for 3 minutes. And I lost my timer, so I'm going to guesstimate for us because I can't find my timer. So everybody get into this position. I'll give you about 20 seconds to get there. So we're going to get into this position, and what we're going to do, again, all we're going to do is we're going to just stay in this position. And we're going to hold it. So, okay, I'm going to start our time now. And we're just going to hold this position. So for about 3 minutes, because I'm going to have to guesstimate, but for about 3 minutes, we stay in this position. You keep your eyes closed. You keep your arms straight, pointing, palms facing one another, your feet pointing towards the ceiling, so that you're creating a 90-degree angle with your legs in torso and with your arms in your torso, and you're just staying in this position. And what you're doing is not moving a muscle. Don't twitch, though you will until you get good at this, start shaking. So when I first started doing this, my legs would do this. It would only take, they would shake in about 1.5 minutes, and they would just shake like crazy. So what's happening is that shaking is adjusting your nervous system. And what it's doing is it's just creating shifts and changes where you need it. When we walk, we have to walk in gravity. And if your body is not symmetrical, you're going to run into problems. If your pelvis tilts forward too much with what's called an anterior tilt, you're going to run into problems. Most people have an anterior tilt, most people. There's only about 15% of the population have a posterior tilt, where the pelvis actually tilts backwards. Most people, and naturally so, we have an anterior tilt, but when it becomes hyperextended, we get what's called sway back or hyperlordosis in the lower back. Not good, because that puts our lower back in a compromised position in gravity. And then what you end up with is disc problems, lower back problems, neck and shoulder problems as well, because this builds your posture. Everyone wants to have good posture. Well, here's a position that you can do that will provide yourself good posture. Just one singular thing that you can do. Though again, I understand it's not easy. I get it. Again, when I first started doing this, wow. I couldn't keep my legs up to save my life. It was so hard. It was just so hard to do. My quads were like contracting. It felt like an elephant was sitting on my legs, and I just wanted to put them down. But as you can probably tell, this is a position that I've become quite familiar with, and this is a position that I have done many times. And this is a wonderful position to do for yourself. So I'm going to lay down a gauntlet, and in a month or so, maybe a little longer, we're going to have a little competition. We're going to have a little challenge with this, and I'll post it, but we're going to have a little competition on this. So even though we're only doing it for 3 minutes-ish today, the full Kriya is 31 minutes long, right? And I know by now you're thinking, holy, 31 minutes, that's crazy. But it's 31 minutes long. And in 31 minutes, you do 31 minutes every single day for 40 days in a row. And I'm telling you, you are just going to be amazed at the physical strength that you have, how good your back will feel, how much grit you'll be able to bring into your life, and how much further forward you can take yourself because you'll have resiliency. Everybody wants to talk about resiliency today. Everybody's, got to do the next greatest thing. Well, what's the matter with doing just this one thing? What's the matter with that? What's the matter with just hanging out here right now and just being present? What's the matter with that? Renew your spine. Use the floor. Use gravity to counteract what you do to yourself all day long. And just be here, be present, and just hold the position. See? Hopefully I've distracted you enough with all my yip-yapping. We've gone through at least 3 minutes here right now. So when you're done holding it for the start of 3 minutes, what I would suggest you do is you add a minute every day. So if you start with 3 minutes, try to do 4 the next day, 5 the next. If minute increments are too much, then do half a minute, do 30 seconds. So 3.5 minutes tomorrow, 4 minutes the next day, 4.5, and so forth and so on. Find an incremental level that works for you. I don't care if it's 3 minutes and 1 second the next day, and then 3 minutes and 2 seconds the day after. That's a good start, and you got to start somewhere. But that shaking, if you start to do this, your legs and even your arms start to shake, that's just your nervous system responding to the shift and to the change. And that's all you're trying to do, is just shift and change your posture by renewing your spine and by creating boundless strength within you. So when you are done with it, what you do is you take in a deep breath, hold, and then squeeze. Tight, 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 everything. And then you let all the air out, and then you squeeze again with no air in the lungs. Squeeze. And then you inhale, and then you relax down, and then that's the end of the Kriya. And that's it. That's what you do. You sit in that position, and you become accustomed to it. You become comfortable in it. You allow it to become your friend because it is. And again, this gives you such strength through your entire core. All you people who love to hold planks, all you people who, think that your posture is no good. These are some very simple techniques, these Kriyas, and this one in particular, one thing you can do to renew and have a massive impact on yourself, on your spine, on your grit, and on your determination. So, I'll give you a little while to get good at it, and then we'll have a live competition, okay? We'll have a live competition, probably on Facebook. We'll have a live competition. I'll give you a little while. I'll give you, a month or so for you to get accustomed to it because I've done it before, and yes, I can do it for the 31 minutes. So I just want to give you the opportunity to build up to that as well. But no matter how much time you do it for, if you dedicate yourself to doing it just even every day for 3 minutes, then do that. Do it for the 3 minutes every single day, and you will make changes in yourself. You'll see. It's a fantastic Kriya to do. Don't give up on it. Yes, it's challenging, but it's well worth it. If you stick with it, you'll understand completely what I'm saying. If you've got questions about it, reach out. Okay? You know how to get a hold of me. So, use it to your best advantage, and I wish you well with it. Sat Nam.